On an otherwise ordinary Saturday morning, the lights dimmed and the stage was set for Chef Giggles' grand debut cooking show, an event that was destined to be remembered for all the wrong reasons. With a grin wider than a watermelon slice, Chef Giggles began his show with an enthusiastic introduction. Welcome to Chef Giggles' kitchen. Today, we're making rainbow pancakes. The audience, composed of little kids ready for giggles and culinary magic, eagerly leaned forward. What none of them knew was that Chef Giggles had a knack for mixing up ingredients in the most unusual way. With a flourish, he reached for the flour, or at least what he thought was flour. Instead, he grabbed baby powder. Upsie, he chuckled and proceeded without missing a beat. Moving on, as if the powder was just right, he picked up a carton that he'd assumed was milk. "This'll make them creamy," he exclaimed, unaware that he was about to pour orange juice into his Frankenstein batter. As the mixture foamed like a volcano and started bubbling with unexpected vigor, Chef Giggles looked perplexedly at his audience, but decided that perhaps this was how pancakes should behave. Enter Silly Spoon, the trusty assistant, who had a penchant for all things zany and hilarious. "Chef, I've got the perfect ingredients." Silly Spoon cheerily added gummy worms and ketchup to the concoction, sprinkling glitter for that extra sparkle. Chef Giggles paused, considering the unorthodox additions. "Well, that's going to make for some colorful pancakes," he chuckled, trying to maintain composure. The blender on the counter began singing opera, a high-pitched note that reverberated through the kitchen. It was as if the appliances themselves were joining the tomfoolery. Watching the dancing oven, Chef Giggles gave it a spin, pretending to be its dance partner. With jelly beans and pickles tossed in for good measure, the batter finally appeared ready, though far from ordinary. As he poured it onto the griddle, it sizzled, bubbled, and much to everyone's astonishment began speaking. "I'm not a pancake, I'm art," proclaimed the batter as it spread across. Despite these mishaps, Chef Giggles confidently plated the unique creation. "How's that for rainbow pancakes?" he asked, his eyes twinkling with mischief. Tiny hands clapped eagerly from the audience as children laughed and gasped at every slippery, sloppy moment. Chef Giggles sampled the pancake and declared, "Deliciously disastrous." Silly Spoon added, "It's a taste you'll never forget." Amidst the singing kitchenware and quirky ingredients, the show concluded with a flourish, a chaotic masterpiece that guaranteed Chef Giggles a permanent spot in the hearts and memories of every giggling child in attendance.